welcome back to my channel. My name is Sahela and welcome to another one of my travel vlogs. So you're probably wondering what's with all these travel vlogs, and honestly I did not plan this one. Adam and I have moved into the house, as you can see, and we are working on our next home renovation episode. But in the meantime, I kind of planned this unofficial bachelorette trip with two of my girlfriends to Chicago. None of us have ever been, and it just happens to be this weekend. So I'm switching gears. I'm so excited. We have a jam-packed itinerary, including dinner at a very nice Michelin Star Restaurant. So I am so excited for the trip. I know the girls are too, and I'm really excited to take you guys with me and show you Chicago. Our trip couldn't come at a better time. The weather in Toronto was beginning to look pretty terrible, so we were all really excited to get out of town. Emma and I were traveling together on Porter while Jocelyn flew out earlier from YYZ and arrived a few hours before us. The weather in Chicago was beautiful. By the time Emma and I got to the hotel room, Jocelyn had already worked it over, hanging penis streamers and a hilarious banner to commemorate the weekend. An awesome freaking weekend in Chicago. Woo! Alright, we're gonna get ready quickly and then head to the restaurant. Tonight's dinner was at one of Chicago's Michelin Star restaurants, Sepia. Known for their inventive American cuisine, the girls and I decided to each order a different dish and share so we could try basically everything on the menu. Needless to say, the evening was full of delicious bites, laughter, and a whole lot of wine.
Get a
that
picture
so
of her holding her
The food, the presentation, the service were all spectacular. The girls and I later agreed it was definitely worth the splurge. After dinner, the girls and I headed out for a nightcap to the Alinea Group's aviary. We didn't have a reservation, but it appeared luck was on our side because we managed to snag a table fairly quickly. The rest of the evening was spent wrapped up in an enchanting haze of swanky presentations and deliciously creative cocktails. The next day, the girls and I got up early and headed to Vanteau, a gorgeous French brasserie around the corner from our hotel. It was here we grabbed our iced coffees and a few pastries before continuing on our walk to Millennium Park. 2 minutes later, we spotted it. Talk about cultivating joy. This morning ended up being hands down one of the best parts of our trip. The girls and I were enamored by Cloud Gate and spent the next half hour walking around it, filming ourselves inside it, taking videos and snapping photos. It was so much fun and we highly recommend. Since the Art Institute didn't open till 10, the girls and I had some time to kill, so we continued our walk around Millennium Park to Frank Gehry's Pritzker Pavilion and the Crown Fountain. And wouldn't you know, Emma kicked off her shoes and went right in. The Art Institute of Chicago is one of the oldest and largest art museums in the world. It is full of iconic works like Edward Hopper's Nighthawks and Grant Wood's American Gothic. It was amazing seeing these works of art in the flesh and a fantastic way to work up an appetite for brunch. The girls and I headed to Aubely in Chicago River's North neighborhood for a decadent brunch that included escargot, an order of the gem salad, and the foie gras Monte Cristo. So the girls and I just finished an amazing brunch and we're heading now to the architectural river cruise ship. So we're going to be boarding and spending the next hour and a half learning about Chicago's architecture. Once aboard CAC Chicago's First Lady, the girls and I split up. I made a beeline to the bar while Emma and Jocelyn secured seats at the front of the boat. Truly the best way to see Chicago, 90 minutes on the CAC River Cruise flew by so quickly. Not only was the guide captivating with her storytelling, but the weather was just incredible and it was bliss spending the afternoon on the water in the sunshine. the girls and I finished our architecture cruise and we went back to the hotel, got a little refreshed, changed my outfit, and we are currently in Wicker Park. We're going to be exploring this whole neighborhood and checking out some of the bars and restaurants, and then going to the rooftop at the Robbie where we're going to grab some cocktails. Wicker Park's Milwaukee Avenue is full of trendy stores, music clubs, cafes, restaurants, and cool fashion boutiques. It is also home to the Robbie Hotel, where the girls and I flocked for sunset drinks. Cheers! And epic views of the Chicago skyline. Hai Su Vietnamese Kitchen, located in Chicago's Pilsen neighborhood, was clearly made for foodies. Service was impeccable, but more importantly, the food was show-stopping. The girls and I accidentally ordered way too much food, but I'm happy to say Chef Thai's famous crispy chicken wings made it back to our hotel room, and I can vouch, they make a great morning snack. Stuffed to the gills, but determined to make the best of our last night in Chicago, the girls and I made our way to 3 Dots and a Dash, a Polynesian tiki bar in Chicago's bustling River North neighborhood. The place was packed, and it was challenging to get a drink. Cheers, girlies! But once we did, a lot of fun and dancing ensued. So the girls and I survived day 2 of Chicago, but we are up early today. We are heading to the Museum of Contemporary Art, trying to get one more museum in before we do brunch at Duck Duck Goat and then head to the airport. So one last little jam-packed morning of fun. The girls and I knew we were going to like the Museum of Contemporary Art, but what we didn't realize was just how much we were going to love the exhibits. The main floor featured a couple Canadian artists, which was a welcome surprise, and the Gary Simmons Public Enemy exhibit was unbelievably powerful and moving. Also, hot tip, the gift shop is incredible, way better than the Art Institute. So if you're looking for like a little gift or a souvenir to bring home, you'll definitely find them there. Our last meal of the trip was a delicious dim sum brunch at Fulton Market's Duck Duck Goat. The girls and I started off with a round of cocktails before diving into house-made soup dumplings, spring rolls, their famous duck fried rice omelet, and a bowl of their delicious hand-pulled spicy noodles. Yum! Thank you so much for joining me on my Unofficial Bachelorette. The girls and I had a blast in Chicago and can't wait to visit again soon. Bye!